Greetings and salutations, and welcome to Unfortunate Sods.
We're here today to show off some of the new Iceborne and the Master Rank difficulty, and to start things off today, we'll start off with a bit of a hunt of a Tobi-Kadachi in the evening.
Yep, and some of us might be intoxicated. Maybe.
Do not do this drunk.
So, as most of you probably already know, Iceborne came out yesterday. We've had a bit of time to play around with it, and as you probably can see by our vast range of weapons that we're only just starting in many respects.
Yeah. I'm still sticking to Lance, tried and tested.
I've still got my Empress Stick Steel Blades since I don't have to sharpen it too often.
Anyone wondering, I will never ever divert from longsword.
Yeah. We'll try and switch things up just to keep things a bit fresh.
I will always have a different longsword.
Still keeping things fresh.
I'll generally swap between the faster weapons just because that's my style. Albi or Varro will probably end up with lots of lances and
Charge blades.
Yeah, charge blade. And as mentioned earlier, Bronwyn will have a longsword or a different longsword.
Or another longsword. I'm hoping
And if they look like the same longsword, they're actually different longswords, but they look the same.
I was about to say, Jan Garuga is in this, isn't he?
Yes, he is. That's gonna be a fun one.
Which means you will have a longsword that's the shape of a...
It depends.
Wandau.
All the longswords have changed. Sorry, most of the longswords have changed shape, unfortunately.
I'm helping.
I can tell. So, in case you're wondering, we do have full tempered armor from the
I don't.
first expansion. Oh, okay. Sorry. Most
I
of it's
don't.
full tempered armor.
Tempered armor. I'm still running the standard Valha's Arc armor.
Okay, apparently I'm the only one with full alpha and tempered armor. So if you're wondering why we're not taking too much damage despite this being master rank, this is... I mean, the master rank armor does give a fair bit more than a tempered, but you're pretty safe with just the standard.
I'm gonna do what I do every single time. Get the Tobi armor and stay with the Tobi armor until I get access to.
And here I thought you were going to say Foresight Slash for days. Or EI Slash.
I mean, I can't say much. I'm waiting for Nugget Cougar myself, so.
It'll probably be Tobi and then like Iana.
Yeah. As you can just see there, Tobi does have some new moves.
That was new.
Pretty sure it was. Unless I'm a spastic.
Well, that's always the case, so. You're wielding dual blades, man. Oh, okay, that was... I think that was new.
Yeah, it's the lingering lightning, which is the newer part of it.
Mounted.
Not that it seems to have too much damage or anything, though.
I will mount it too. Oh,
I don't
Right.
think it likes you mounting it.
I will mount it now.
Exclusive to me. Never mind. Nope.
Now, one major difference you'll probably notice if this is your first time doing a master rank or a G rank, is especially with high rank weapons, these guys have a lot more HP than you're probably used to.
Yeah, they also hit a lot harder, especially if you're coming in with, let's say, you've just finished high rank, you're ready to move in, you haven't done a lot of grinding for some of the gamma, beta armors. They do a lot more damage, or even if you haven't upgraded them yet. they do a lot more damage.
Oh no, he came too close. Yeah, he came too close. You guys had him distracted temporarily. It was so good.
It was
And then
perfect.
he came to me.
See,
Why would you come to me?
this is the part where I say this is why we are unfortunate. Our timing.
Why would you do that?
But yeah, I do recommend crafting, if you're moving from high rank straight into master rank, I do recommend crafting something like, say, the alloy armor set, or maybe even the bone one, just to get yourself some extra armor. Especially, like I said, if you haven't fully upgraded everything from back in the day.
Onto that, make sure to burn through your armor spheres and stuff. You'll have tons of them. It's not worth saving them in many respects. Keep your armor as upgraded as it can be. It will save your life.
Literally. Multiple times. Or you'll catch trouble from having to drag you all the way from base camp to base camp.
Yes, that is true.
And the other thing you probably will notice is, compared to a high rank monster, this guy is a fair bit more aggressive. And it just comes with the territory for the master rank. These guys will attack a lot more, will go aggro faster.
Nice.
Technically he's not aggro if that makes you feel any. Oh no, he is not aggro, never mind.
But
And as you're probably noticing from, I'm not sure how much Albie's doing on his screen, but the new claws are making stuff like Tobi-Kadachi when he jumps on a wall a lot more tolerable in many respects.
I'll see if I can try and pull some off with the Lance's guard. Considering all I have for my one is a counter claw. If he hits me. Let's see if I can pull this off. Just, come on, hit me, buddy. Hit me. Hit me. I'm ready.
I don't know
the
who he's
Dragonite.
aiming at now.
Alright, I'll do
Let's do
that.
this next to the Dragonite.
Got it.
Okay, then we just hit the Dragonite button.
No, he decided that we're not touching the dragon in.
Ooh, that looked really painful.
That's straight through.
I think that's overkill.
No kill like overkill, right?
That's true. Alrighty, now you're angry. There we go.
If you are newer to the series, one thing you may be wondering is why we're not all going flying from the long sword, and that's because we all like to take the brace tool.
Again. I should say I'm not even taking that skill, I'm just blocking.
But
Yeah.
the one point it will save your life and save friendships. It won't save you if your friend feels like being annoying with a switch axe and sending you flying, but it will at least save the spirit dance from completely ruining your career.
That is true.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't work with the hunting horn either.
Well, none of us are horn hunters, really, so...
No way to test it.
I can always try to craft one just to see how it goes as well.
That sounds like a
You
horrible
have
idea.
a horn just lying around from pull Throth, wouldn't you?
No, sadly.
Really?
Not a good one, I think. I'll have to take a look.
And in case you're wondering why none of us seem to be ever using potions.
I'm using potions.
Sorry.
No,
At
two
least
of us.
Varro and myself are abusing the fact that Valhazak is giving you all the health regen
Yeah.
in the world.
To be fair, and I also have wide range.
That is
I mean,
true.
wide range helps. In my case, I've got HP augment on my dual blades, so that helps even further.
I'll admit, I do feel like relatively worse off for having this like health regen constantly.
It's gonna make it hard to when we have to go to this master rank
Yeah.
gear. 'Cause even the basic master rank gear has got way more defense than what we've got.
Oh yeah. There we go.
And that lack of defense you'll probably notice a lot more later on when we try hunting something.
A lot more fun, shall we say.
Yes.
What are you talking about? It's exactly the same. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, of course. We got this, right? I hope.
Now, I guess it's only right we should start trying to talk a little bit about the new moves which we've got access to at the moment. As a dual blade player, I've got the new ability to be able to dodge with while shooting, which is both a really nice dodge.
Sorry, shooting?
Oh, you
Slinger.
get to do a slinger dodge, effectively. You jump out the way and shoot. Doesn't seem to use any stamina, but you do have to make sure you have some sling ammo lying around.
I think I see some as well. So, if you didn't see already, I do have our own one, which is, as you can see, I'm always doing the standard guard, which you can still move. I know that's normal. Oops. Alright, second or new ability is a second guard by holding L2, and you basically guard and start shooting your slinger shots. You are completely stationary though. Now
I don't
this is
think longsword has anything to do specifically with the slinger, but longsword grapple is a lot easier. With less conditions.
I mean, one of the best moves, honestly, is still the grapple attack. Which, as you can see as well, looks fancy. Sadly, with the lance, however, again, it's only a counter that you can pull off. Which isn't too bad to say. Just, you can't spam and like some of the others can.
Broman, do you want to talk about the new skill sets you've got access to?
Okay. Well, since we're all talking about grapple skills at the moment, for whatever reason, longsword has the ability to grapple onto a monster at any time as long as your weapon is unsheathed. In doing so, you on the monster, you have the ability to do something similar to a Helmbreaker. No particular buffs or increase in damage or anything like that from that. Just spam of attacks, which looks really cool. But on top of that, you can actually attack with just a claw, which looks like you attacking with a claw. That's actually pretty funny. And then after that, you can still do the Helmbreaker equivalent while grappled.
But
Not
what
that. Sorry.
No, go on.
I was gonna say, while we're on those, we do also have the access to the flinch shot, which is on all weapons. So if you manage to pull off the nice hook, you can send the enemy flying into a wall. And if you do manage to do that right, it will hopefully get stunned and fall over.
How do you do that?
You have to have a piercing shot and be on their head. And it's
then-
holding R2 on their head, and it will go flying in their current direction.
Sounds like fun.
Oh yeah.
How are you finding the new eye slash and all of that?
It is great. Abby is very jealous. I can basically stay in infinite combo because by the time, basically what happens is when you're red, you do a Helmbreaker, you do an EI slash, you do a Spirit Dance, you do an EI slash, you do a Helmbreaker, you do an EI slash. Rinse and repeat.
I'm helping.
So I essentially have an infinite combo between EI slash and Helmbreaker.
Yeah.
Which is as good as it sounds.
And it's sort of reminiscent of, say, Double Cross Days or Generations Ultimate, where you could try and pull off a sort of super burst, as we like to call it. But that's for those days.
Of course, all of this is assuming the monster does not move.
Which at that point you can argue paralysis or what, knocking it down, paralyzing it. But yeah. So how is Iceborne so far?
Oh, it's been alright so far. I guess the fun starts coming up when you get to the newer monsters, which we'll hopefully get to show off in a little bit.
Yeah, let's just see what we get.
How are you guys finding it?
I'm enjoying it a lot. Oh, that end screen.
I know what mine looks like.
I'm quite enjoying it. Like, I'll admit, Monster Hunter's never really had a huge amount of story per se, but for what story there is, I do quite enjoy it. I really do. And this whole, like, sort of checking out the... of course, I'm helping, clearly. Look at that.
Slinger?
Yeah.
Yep.
Of course.
See, with the new slinger shots, expect this a lot more to happen.
Yeah, the ability for all weapons now to be able to shoot without putting the weapon away has just resulted in the man who normally has a few slinger shots just ending up with more.
To be fair, this is considered less for him.
Look. One day I'll break my record of, what was it, 300 slinger shots?
I think it's like 380 something or other.
It was nuts.
Oh, I can't wait for Xeno'jiiva in Master Rank. This is gonna be so much fun.
I'm just gonna restart the game real quick to change languages. It'll be chill.
Alright.
For those wondering, I tend to play this in Japanese because all of my guides are in Japanese.
And naming conventions does sort of change a lot sometimes.
Just a
with
bit,
that,
but I do want to find out what gems I picked up.
without further ado, thanks for watching. Hit that like
Hopefully
and
next time.
subscribe button. Fairly well.